You're listening to the John and Heidi Show. Now, featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
Time now for the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Mr. Dan Farris. How you doing, Dan?
Doing pretty darn well. You guys, you all right? You good? You good?
Yeah.
Everything going okie dokie, artichoke?
We are good to go.
Super duper. Heavy on the birthdays today.
Oh, really?
Lots of things going on in birthday world. Babe Ruth, the big Bambino. Yeah.
I know who that is.
Complete opposite of Babe Ruth. Bob Marley.
I like Bob Marley.
Axl Rose, who's going back on tour with Guns N' Roses, which we talked about the other day. Rick Astley.
Oh yeah.
I like him.
Never gonna give you up.
One of our favorite people in the whole wide world. Not only did he do an awesome acting job in Bedtime for Bonzo, but he was a terrific president of the United States.
Yes,
Ronald
he
Reagan.
was. Ronald Reagan. Happy
Ronald Reagan.
birthday.
See who else did it? Tom Brokaw from Webster, South Dakota. We all know Tom. Know him, love him. Born this day in 1940. What else is going on here? 1931. Actress, model, Mamie Van Doren. Born in Rowena, South Dakota.
Really?
You're not familiar with Mamie Van Doren?
No, I'm not.
Seriously.
I'm not.
I'm sure you can punch it up somewhere. She starred in Teacher's Pet and the classic The Navy versus the Night Monsters.
Nice.
No, but that does sound like one I would like to see.
So Mamie
Why don't they
was
have a
big
sign in Rowena
They
saying
do.
home?
They do, John. Calm down. Calm down, John. John, it's going to be okay.
I've never seen the sign.
Yes, they do. Right in front of her childhood home, as a matter of fact.
Birth home of Mamie Van Dorn.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
There you go.
Road trip. Anything else?
Well, I don't know. After you get all yelly at me, I just kind of back off and move on, John.
Get out of the fetal position and get back to work. All right. And with that, thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
When was the last time you got a new credit card? If you have a card that's been in your purse or wallet for a long time, you should check and see if you're getting the best rates. You may find a better credit card that will give you the points you want or cashback options you don't get right now. At bettercreditcards.com, you see all the major credit card companies and their best offers. Let them compete to earn your business. And if the one you have right now is better, keep it. Find a card that's a better fit for you at bettercreditcards.com. That's bettercreditcards.com.
It's time now for Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
Well, I'm rough, tough, and ready. I'm a heck of a man. Eat my beans and weenies from a frying pan.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves to wrestle bears and lasso ducks. Run over possums in my government truck.
He's Ranger Dan.
Easy. I'm Ranger Dan. Well, I loves all the campers and the animals, too. If you're picking on critters, I'm coming after you.
He's Ranger Dan.
Yes, sir. I'm Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Good morning, Ranger Dan.
Oh, I've lit and
Woo. You got one on you there, I think.
It's that final little swallow lubricate the old pipes here. Let's get down to business, little Radio Rangers. Gather around the radio. Oh, Rangers, I got some critter knowledge for you. We're talking about coyotes most recently because reports coyotes, the great state of South Dakota, have gone through the roof for the past couple of years. Wow. Coyotes, as I have mentioned before, I've been scoffed at by some others, but they will. They'll run right into town. They'll tear through your garbage. They might take your kitty cats. They might, who knows? But they are everywhere. And then when I started getting into it, some details, in fact, coyotes not only mate with other coyotes, coyotes being of the canine family will mate with other dogs.
We talked about this, yeah.
Yeah, which brought us to Labradoodles, which is really a mutt, but people pay $400 or $500 for those dang things.
How are things going with your concoction?
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. But, the thing is, we managed to get our hands on a coyote, which we found outside the Red Rock Bar by the dumpster a couple weeks back, which was in Rowena, for crying in the night. And then some looking, we're going, well, who buys the most puppies in this country? Well, the ladies do. The ladies make that decision. What kind of doggies do the ladies like? They like them little shivery lap doggies.
That's right.
Mm-hmm, they do. And
got two of those.
And they love the Yorkies. They do.
Oh, Yorkies, yeah.
They love the Yorkies. And they'll pay anywhere from $5,000 to $1,000 for a little Yorkie. So it just seemed like good business to maybe take that coyote we found out at the Red Rock Bar in Rowena And hook it up with a Yorkie.
Yeah, that's not going well, though, is it?
We can call it a Coyorkie. So we built ourselves a little love nest for, well, we call him Chad. And paid $300 for the Yorkie, and that Yorkie somehow found its way out of that little love nest, so we bought another Yorkie, and that happened 6 times, for crying in the night. And seems to me Yorkies aren't that smart, but somehow they kept getting out of there. Then it came to our attention, how come that coyote's put on about 30 pounds?
Chad is looking quite well fed.
So this is where we stand, little Radio Rangers. Thinking we're going to get about 900 bucks a pup for a coyote. That probably ain't going to happen at this point, but all told, what with the half dozen Yorkies and the mood lighting and that Best of Barry White CD we plugged in, old Ranger Dan's out about 1,800 bucks.
And the no Yorkie yotes yet.
But in some positive news, you can go to the Ranger Dan website right now and grab your credit card or your parents' credit card, because you can get yourself a little raffle ticket there to own your own Ranger Dan Coyote.
So Chad's up for grabs, huh?
There you go. Chad's going by the wayside. For just $19.95, you get an excellent chance to win Chad the Coyote. It's only 2,000 tickets available. Jump on the Ranger Dan website and just look for the chunky coyote icon. Go on and get your ticket today. That's all the time we have for Ranger Dan. You know the drills. Dan's go to church, say a prayer, eat vegetables, don't be playing soccer. Let me get you wearing Crocs and Ranger Dan out. Yeah, sir.
Again, Ranger Dan's Critter Corner.
If you struggle to drink without drinking too much, there is help. There are programs designed to help take alcohol out of your life for good at timeforrehab.com. Don't let a drinking problem spill over into other areas of your life. Get help to quit drinking and start living the life you truly deserve at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com. Your insurance may cover everything. Learn more at timeforrehab.com. That's timeforrehab.com.
Time now for Water Cooler Talk, brought to you by Aqua One. Mr. Dan Farris back in the studio right now with some news. Maybe. Is that the thing that wasn't opening? He was just saying sweet nothings to his computer. What's going on over there?
I'm so lost right now.
Something's going on.
It's awesome, but I'm man enough to admit it.
And that's the first step.
Ain't no shame in my game. You know, I'm glad you asked what's going on Water Cooler Talk, and I think absolutely everybody's talking about this. This comes up every year. Well, usually about twice a year, as a matter of fact. The daylight savings time thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, well, off the Associated Press, which is at this point just a bunch of hippies. Out of Pierre, South Dakota, a bill that would have put South Dakota permanently on daylight savings time has failed to pass the House. It was a complete tie this past Tuesday on this vote, 33-33.
Yeah.
Proposal to avoid the fall back of clocks in November was introduced by Representative Lana Greenfield, a Doland Republican, to avoid the time disorientation some people feel when daylight savings time ends. Now, Greenfield may still ask the House to reconsider her bill this legislative session. Now, the idea of leaving clocks alone has been proposed several times in the South Dakota legislature in recent years. Fails every single time.
I'm kind of glad that it failed, as much as I'm not a fan of daylight savings time.
No, but why? Because everybody has kind of their own take on this.
I've got a friend who is a broadcaster who lives in Arizona, and they do celebrate.
Not. Nope, they don't.
They leave their clocks alone. But the rest of the world, when I say the rest of the world, okay, the rest of our country changes time. It jacks with everything that they have. So, like, everything else moves, but they don't. So then they still have to think, okay, is it daylight savings time or is it not? And they can't just look at the clock to see it. It's just really confusing. I think that it would be utter chaos.
If it were the whole country that says,
if the whole country said,
this change,
we're done with this, I'm on board with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
But if it's just like a little pocket here, like Arizona has done, there are people who think, no, Arizona loves it because they don't have to change their clocks.
Oh, I guess I really don't know.
They don't have to change their clocks.
No, I know that.
But if they do business with people in other states, it is a giant mess.
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Because now they're
actually a really good
is John getting all wound up about this?
He does.
So, like, what time are we going to do this conference call again? 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock?
So basically, we should all just run our lives by what John says. Is that where this is going?
I'm thinking he's against it.
Okay. But he's against it just based on some schlub in Arizona?
So when it comes to this,
that's a great debate right there.
I'm not for it. No, it would be utter chaos if we tried to change the time. Imagine
chaos.
Just
it's
over the
chaos.
border.
Dogs sleeping with cats.
We'll use this example. Let's just use this one example. So if we changed that in South Dakota, and now all of a sudden here, the time is an hour different than Larchwood, Iowa. If there's a concert going on at Grand Falls Casino at 8 o'clock.
That's true, and we're advertising.
And I come rolling in at 8 o'clock, and I go, that started an hour ago, dude, because you guys live in that hippy-dippy state that changed things.
We already have 2 different time zones in the state of South Dakota.
I understand that.
Yeah,
but we live far enough away from it. We don't have to deal with that. But people that live next to that difference, it's very confusing. They're like, wait, 8 o'clock Mountain or 8 o'clock Central? It's like part of your life when you have that divide.
It would be nice.
I don't
if
want it.
This would be proposed just nationwide.
And I rest my case.
I think this is how we just ended up with a tie vote in Pierre.
Probably.
Some of the conversations.
Somebody there knows a dude in Arizona as well.
Except there was a lot more drinking going on with the legislature.
Although you don't know what I have in this this little coffee cup here. It's coffee.
Well, I'm glad I broached the subject.
I am as well. Thank you for that, Dan.
We're going to go get John some blood pressure meds.
Yeah.
I need to calm down a little bit. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Do you have a lucky shirt? FunkyMonkeyShirts.com has several lucky shirts to wear next month for St. Patrick's Day. Or if it's a really lucky shirt, you can wear it every day. Green shirts, 4-leaf clovers, Irish sayings, and more. Don't wait. If you order your lucky shirt right now, it can be here in time to wear for St. Patrick's Day. Find t-shirts, sweatshirts, hoodies, and more at FunkyMonkeyShirts.com. That's FunkyMonkeyShirts.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. Going to give away a prize right now. We haven't done this like this way. We do prizes online all the time. People can register for Tire Motive.
Correct. Mm-hmm.
They can register for Southeastern Hair Design.
Indeed.
But I have a sport bowl, 1 hour of bowling, and it's called a fun pack. It also comes with shoe rental and large pizza, 1 large pizza. So this
is a great coupon.
It really is.
Or certificate, because you get like the whole night.
And if you have never tried bowling with a pizza, it's a whole different sport.
You don't bowl with the pizza.
Honestly, if you've never tried their pizza,
it's good stuff.
It is phenomenal.
So
pizza.
usually, like I said, we typically have it where we've given away several of these on our Facebook page. Mm-hmm. We've given away some of these on our website. But right now, we're going to give it away the old-fashioned way.
Ooh.
On the telephone.
What?
Remember that?
What?
Yeah. So if you want to call in, you can dial right now 605-933-1980, and it's going to be the first caller. I'm going to grab that, and we're going to make you a big old winner. 605-933-1980. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.
Student loan debt is out of control for many people. Are you one of them? The average graduate walks away with anywhere from $25,000 to $40,000 in student loans. Believe it or not, 2% even manage to owe over $100,000 by the time they graduate. If you have several different student loans, let us consolidate them into one loan and one payment at singlestudentloan.com. If you have only one student loan, we may be able to offer you a better rate to help you get that loan paid off sooner at singlestudentloan.com. That's singlestudentloan.com.
Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris. Just gave away a certificate to Sport Bowl. Big thank you to the folks that called in. Only one winner, though. But hey, go to our Facebook page for a second chance to win. Facebook.com/Sunny Radio. And it's time right now for entertainment news of the day with Mr. Dan Farris.
Celebrities.
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Let's just dig right in. What's going on at the box office? Who's making dough? And who's flip-flopping around, man?
Exactly.
Who's just posing at this whole thing from number 10 to number 1 over the past weekend and throughout the course of this week? The rhythm section. Why do I not know what that is?
I have no idea what that is.
It sounds like it's a musical comedy or something.
Apparently no one does. It's only made $3 million.
Oh, wow.
It's on like 3,000 screens.
Huh.
Oh, well. The Turning.
Oh, well.
Yeah, I don't know what
that one is either. I'm going to have to start watching some movie trailers. Just type in current movie trailers and just see what's out there.
Or we could go to a movie once in a while. They play 900 of them before each movie now.
Little Women, still in the top 10.
Yeah.
It's at number 8, drew in another $3 million for a grand total. They're just inches away from clocking in at $100 million.
So has anybody in this room ever seen any version of that film?
There was one that had Winona Ryder in it.
It must be good because they keep remaking it.
Well, it's an American classic, Heidi.
I have never seen
What
it,
it is.
and I didn't read the
It'll change your life.
I did an interview with somebody that was in a version of it. It might be this version.
But
I don't
have you
remember.
guys seen any of them?
No.
No. Me neither.
Yeah, when it was first released, I thought it was about short chicks. So. And I'm the celebrity director, so barking up the wrong dude here.
They have heard very good things about it, though.
Okay.
So.
Domestically, Star Wars Episode 1X, The Rise of Skywalker, has finally broke $500 million. It's at $507 million so far and still in the top 10. The Gentleman, Matthew McConaughey's latest. Boy, that thing's just kind of dragging. It's made a total of $20 million in the last 3 weeks, and that's it. Jumanji: The Next Level is really ratcheting down. It's made almost $300 million.
Nice.
But in the past week or so, it's only drawn another 6. Gretel and Hansel, based on what used to be Hansel and Gretel, before she went to an empowerment lunch and pulled in $6 million. Doolittle reboot at $55 million so far, and 1917, which boy, I really need to see that. I am interested in seeing that. I do too. Has dropped from number 1 and down to number 2, from 1 to number 2. It's at $120 million so far, and leading the pack for 2 weeks in a row, Bad Boys for Life, the 3rd installment.
Nice.
For Bad Boys, sitting at about $150 million so far. Took in $17.5 million over the weekend, and there you go. And now you know.
Dan, we need to go to the movies. Me and you, we're gonna go to 1917.
Oh, that will be so much fun.
1917.
2 of us. We're gonna go check it out.
That would be great.
We'll share a hot dog.
No, we won't even share an aisle, John. And I'm keeping you way in front of me.
You know, you get to pick your seats now. Did you know that?
Sure
Have you been?
do.
No, seriously. When you're checking in, you have to
you have to tell them
select
where you
what
wanna
seat
sit.
you want to sit in.
Wow.
I was like,
At least at one theater, one showing that we went to. The next time I went to the movies, I didn't have to
Really?
do that. So I don't
I've
know
had
if
to
it
do
was
it the
just
last
that
few times.
one.
And I was like,
theater.
I don't know where I'm going to want to sit yet because I don't know who's going to be sitting around me. That very much makes a
Exactly.
difference on where I want to sit.
I don't know why that's necessary. I don't see how that helps.
I didn't sit there anyway. When I walked in, I just sat where I felt like sitting. And then some people came and said, I think you're in our seat. And then I pretended like I didn't hear them. Does that make me a bad person?
Sure.
Okay. Well, are we going to the movies or no?
Oh, are we still at that? No, John.
As it turns out, my evening is wide open.
See how I sugar-coated that? No.
Well, Dan, thanks for coming in, man.
Oh, my pleasure.
I'm going to work on him. We're going to get him to go to the movies one way or another. Thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris.